This is Vijayasri working as an assistant professor in MLR Institute of Technology, Department of CSIT. In this session, we are discussing about operator precedence, associativity, types of expression, conversion and typecasting. Overview of this session. So today we are going to discuss about operator precedence and associativity, types of expression, type conversion, typecasting. So what is operator precedence? So operator precedence is used to determine the order of operators which are evaluated in an expression. Precedence is nothing but a priority. Precedence is nothing but a priority. So when in an expression, when we have more than one operator, then we have to decide which operator has to be evaluated first. So which operator is evaluated, which operator is having highest precedence, that operator is evaluated first. Then which is evaluated last, which is having a least priority, that is evaluated last. Let us suppose in an expression we have A by B mod C plus D. This is an expression in which we have one or more operators. One is the division operator, modulus operator and a plus operator. Then out of these operators, which operator has to be evaluated first? Which is evaluated first? Which is having the highest priority? Which is having highest priority in this? Division is having highest priority and mod is having highest priority. The least priority goes to the addition operator. Then what is associativity? Let us suppose take the same expression A by B mod C. If we consider this expression, here we have two operators, that is a division and modulus operator, in which these two operators are having the same priority. If the operators are having equal precedence, equal priority, then how to evaluate that expression? In that case, we'll use the associativity. So this is the chart we have here. The first highest precedence is going to be parenthesis and then subscript. This is the structure member. Then this is a dot operator which is used to access the members. These four are having the equal precedence. In an expression, if we have this type of equal precedence, then the associativity has to decide which has to be evaluated first. That is left to right. For example, here consider an expression A multiplication B by C mod D. This is the expression in which we have the operators, multiplication operator, division operator and modulus operator. And if you observe this, here all the three operators are having the same precedence. In that case, we have to use the associativity. Associativity is from left to right. First multiplication has to be evaluated, then division, then modulus. We'll go with a simple example. Let us consider this example for operator precedence. Operator precedence means the operator which is having the highest priority, that has to be evaluated first. So here we have a program hash include stdio.h. Program execution starts from main section. Then here we declare a variable called A, and here we have an expression A is equal to 5 plus 5 into 10. So in the chart we have seen that multiplication is having highest priority than addition, than plus. So here first multiplication has to be evaluated first because it is having the highest precedence. So it is 5 plus 5 into 10 is 50. Then 5 plus 50 is 55. So here we got 55. Now in the same example, here I used a parenthesis. I added a parenthesis for this. Now the operators in this expression are parenthesis, we have a plus and we have multiplication. If we observe in the chart, which is having the highest precedence, parenthesis, then first whatever the data we included in this, that has to be evaluated first. So it is 5 plus 5, that is 10 into 10. So it is 100. In the second example, the operator precedence first goes to the data value which we included in this. So it is 5 plus 5, that is 10. Then 10 into 10, it is 100. So in that way, the compiler has to decide, has to be evaluate the operators which is having the highest precedence. Like if we consider one more example which is having the equal priority, equal precedence. Let us suppose here we have one more example. In this we have an expression called result is equal to A by B into C plus D. Here we have operators called a division operator and a multiplication operator and addition operator. So in the chart, here we have division and multiplication comes under the priority, same priority, equal priority. Then what we have to do? We have to go with the associativity, in which that is from left to right. So in this example, here I gave the values. Those are 10, 5, 2, 3, where A value is 10, B value is 5, then C is 2, D is 3. Here we have the operators division and multiplication which is having a equal precedence. In that case, we have to go with the associativity, that is from left to right. So left to right, that is 10 by 5, it is 2. So first this has to be evaluated. This is evaluated first. Then 2 into 2, that is next this one has to be evaluated, multiplication. So 2 into 2, it is 4, 4 plus 3, so it is 7. So here we got the result as 7. So when we decide the associativity, when the operator is having the equal precedence, the associativity has to be decided which has to be evaluated first. That depends either from left to right or from right to left. Then what is an expression? An expression is a collection of operator and operands. So what is an operator? Operator is a symbol. We know that. What is an operand? The value which we put to perform a task. And types of expressions. There are 3 types of expression: infix, postfix and then postfix. Postfix means the operator which is used after the operands. Here the operands are A, B and the operator is plus. Infix means when the operator is in between the operands. Postfix, the operator is after the operands. Prefix means the operator is before the operands. Then typecasting. What is a typecasting and conversion in C? Type conversion in C is a process of converting one data type to another data type. As we all know that data types are, basic data types are of int, float, double and char. If we want to convert data from one data type to another data type, then we use type conversion and typecasting. Then what is type conversion and what is typecasting? Type conversion, it is a process of converting data value from one data type to another data type automatically done by the compiler without any intervention of the programmer. User will not do anything. Automatically the compiler converts from one data type to another data type is called type conversion. It is also known as implicit type conversion. For example, now consider this example. What is a type conversion? It converts from one data type to another data type by the compiler, automatically by the compiler. Now if we consider this example, so here we have like program execution. As we all know that it starts from main section. Here I declared I equal to 95, float x is equal to 90.99, where character ch equal to a. Now here we included stdio.h because we are using a predefined function called printf. Then in a sequence what we have I equal to x. So that means I am assigning x value to the variable I, where x is 90.99. I am assigning to the variable I, but I is declared as integer type. So in integer type, we should not consider these values after point. So when I am trying to print this I value, so if you observe this console, here I value is 90 because the x value is float type which is assigned to the variable I of data type integer. So it prints the value as 90, in which the float is converted into integer type. So after in the sequence what we have, x is equal to I. So in I, after executing this statement, the I value is 90. So 90 is assigned to the variable x, where I is a 90 which is of integer type. This is assigned to the variable x, where x is declared as a float. That means it has to take a decimal value. This is a float value, x is. So when I am trying to print this value, x is equal to I, where I is a 90 which is assigned to the variable x of float type, so it prints the value as 90.000 because it is a float. X is a float. Then I is equal to ch, where ch value is capital A. Ch is capital A. So what is the value of capital A? But what I am doing here, ch, I am assigning this to the variable I, where I is declared as an integer type. But here I have given a character value. So what is the value of A? As per ASCII value, as per ASCII code, the value of A is 65. That is, ASCII means American Standard Code Information Interchange. So as per that, the value of capital A is 65. So when I am trying to print this I, it gives you the ASCII value of the alphabet A, that is 65. So in this way, the compiler automatically converts the data from one data type to another data type, is called type conversion. Then what is typecasting? Typecasting is also known as explicit type conversion. So in this typecasting, the programmer converts data from one data type to another data type explicitly is called type conversion. For this we have to use unary cast operator. So what is the syntax of unary cast operator? Which data type you want to convert that you have to mention, and then what is the variable name. So in this example we have total marks 450, maximum marks 60. If you observe, total marks is declared in the data type integer and then float average. But when 150 by 60, when we did this, we'll get a value, we'll get the result in float. But here I declared total marks as integer type. Now I want to convert that into float type explicitly. For that we have to use a cast operator, unary cast operator. The syntax for cast operator is in which type you want to convert, that is the target data type, and the variable name or the data value. So here average is equal to float total marks, but total marks are declared as integer. Now I am converting that into float type by using typecast cast operator, that is target data type and then data value or the variable name. Here the variable name is the total marks by maximum marks into 100. Now if we consider this example, here I have declared the variable A of value 10 which is of integer type, then B 3.14 which is of float type. Then here I consider float result. I want the result in float type. So A plus B, here A value is 10, and B value is 3.14. If I add these two values, then the value is 13.14. So here I got the result in float. So that I declared as a float type. Then if you observe in a console window, here I got the result as 13.14, which is done implicitly by the compiler itself. Now I want to convert this into, I don't want this float result, I want this into integer type. So what I have did, here I declared one more variable called result1 which is of integer type. Then I typecasted this A plus B. How to typecast? We have to use a syntax called cast operator, which target data type you want, then the data value or the variable name. So here the variables are A plus B. if we add these two, we are getting 13.14, but I want an integer value. So that here we have to use a typecast operator in which target data type you want, that is integer. So result 1 is equal to int a plus b. A value is 10 and b value is 3.14. So it is 13.14, but I want integer type. So it is, we should not print any decimal value. So it should be a 13. So after printing this statement, here we have a value called 13. So type conversion means the compiler converts automatically from one data type to another data type without any intervention of the programmer. Here we have seen an example. Then what is typecasting? Explicitly programmer will convert data from one data type to another data type using a unary cast operator. So here we have seen another example. In this session we have learned about operator precedence and associativity, types of expressions. Expressions are of three types: infix, prefix and postfix. Then type conversion and typecasting. Thank you.